So today we are back to Aether's Defense Replay Anima Season Astra. Same team as before. Nothing changed in particular. Oh, except that I use now defense tactics. Just to make sure both Rolf and Marth get the buffs. And because she used Restore, I can remove a panic if needed. So, just to recap, Ishtar has air orders, so that provides some kind of aerobatics effect to Camilla during this turn, and keeping aerobatics on Ishtar because I don't know which one between Rolf and Marth will get the debuffs. Sometimes both or sometimes one of them. So if needed, if only Marth has debuffs, I want Camilla to activate the restore. So she moves here and get danced and move to space. And I have guidance on Mirabilis just to make sure these guys, especially Duma, can move free space if Mirabilis stands here. And flyer guidance on Camilla if Mirabilis needs to dance Camilla. So the first thing to say is that, as mentioned in my previous video of this defense, Cavalry healer is a lot better than flying. I got a very good former unit flying healer Mia, Halloween with Mia, but I didn't redeem the former because she lacks attack and speed compared to Camilla, and also this is a problem because I knew it's a problem. Let's say after healing, using restore on Rolf, if it was a Cav healer, someone like Veronica, she would immediately go for the killing on Altina, and so she would kill Altina. But Camilla cannot do that because she has only 2 movements. This is a big liability. This map could be, this fight could be a win for me if I had Veronica instead of Camilla. Not sure what this person was doing without getting pots, but this plus 10 makes me think that the other units in his defense also is plus 10, so I wasn't sure I wanted to rematch. And this is why I use pivot on Duma, because I want Duma to protect Marth better. So Marth stays behind, which is good. So here, for example, this is a problem. The only possible target is Aether. If it was, again, Veronica, I would have 1, 2, 3, and 4 potential targets. I think it's very important for your restore trap to work as intended. By that I mean, turn 1 you have to kill 1 unit. Because of course, if you cannot kill, the healer decides not to attack or heal someone else, and going back and forth. And sometimes it won't look good. And someone would play it against you, because what happens typically if the restore fails is that the dancer now is exposed, because he's moving 2 or 3 spaces toward the enemy. Now it's in front line. But that's why I placed Rolf, because I want Rolf to cover for Ishtar. So I was thinking about this possibility. If my restore trap wouldn't work and fails, and I think a possible improvement is that if you don't have a good cavalry healer and you only have, like me for example, in Anima season, Brave Camilla, you can use Mirabilis, and instead of Ishtar you can use ranged cavalry in place of Marth, and Marth you can place him somewhere else. So here, instead of Marth you have a ranged cavalry. Of course, as always, a good cavalry, by that I mean a cavalry like Rolf, who is very difficult to kill. Rolf or Melinus. And also the advantage of having 2 ranged cavalry is that it helps eventually Camilla to get 1 kill easier with aerobatics. Because let's say you don't have air orders on Mirabilis, you can use the aerobatic seal on Camilla instead, and you can give a flyer formation on the seal for Mirabilis. So you have Camilla moving here or here, and Mirabilis can eventually move free space if needed, just to restore Camilla. And what's nice is that if Camilla stands, for example, if she stands here, and like I said, instead of Marth, it's Melinus, Melinus goes here, to attack. And now, thanks to aerobatics, Camilla, who stands here, can now teleport here, here, and here. As you can see, 3 spots. Because Merlinus would be 2 spaces away from Camilla, and Camilla would have aerobatics. So here, of course, I made a mistake. I realized that it was easy to snipe the duo structure, so after that I swapped the Aether pods and the duo structure. Because I don't want someone to do that. The duo units are super crazy. And I don't want people to use them. It's really unfair. Especially now with duo lean. Hit and run and gale force kind of strats are made a bit too easy. This is why I'm not going to remove either Wintermoth or duo Xander Veronica. I need a duo unit on defense. It's really too important. Also, the bad thing about the duo structure is that it's not as easy as it seems to use it. If you use it level 1 or level 2, they can just wait turn 4, turn 5. And in one turn they clear everything. But this is why I use a restore or Cavalry kind of team, because I want to make sure turn 1 my units will move. I can't remember this one. Yeah, okay. So like I said, if I don't try to force turn 1 engagement, they can just wait for the bolt tower to explode. And you know how bolt tower is crazy, stupid as a thing, and they can just wait until the duo structure is not active anymore, so that they can use duo Lin, duo Micaiah, duo Alphonse. And upgrading your duo structure to level 6 and 7, it's too expensive, I think. There are other structures that you need. And the bad thing also about Light Season, they have Mila. I have seen one Japanese player, or I think it's a Chinese player. It's a Chinese player who used duo Ephraim and duo Alphonse as a Gale Force with Mila, and they activated the duo skills turn 7, because you know already Mila provides 1 additional turn to clear the defense, so you have 8 turn, so you can make your move turn 7. So that means this duo's hindrance, well, it's useless now. It's not that good anymore to make a high level duo structure. because it's super expensive, as I said, and people can just use Mila in light season. So I think it's best to use with Restore Trap and Cav Lines. I think these strategies will age well. Especially the good thing about the Restore Trap is that sometimes they have no choice. If they use, if the bonus structure is shrines, this is the best, because no matter where they place the shrine, they cannot choose the target. And you can place your units in such a way that the restore will reach the unit with highest death rest total or highest attack speed total. So yeah, that's it for today.